Good morning, students. So welcome back to the Maths 1 lecture, and today we are starting with the second session, and we are doing the revision part of Maths 1 lesson number 5, that is a linear equation in two variables. So first of all, in the previous session, what we have learned, that is linear equation in one variable. We have seen some example on it. Then introduction and the general form of the linear equation in two variable. I do explain the meaning why it is called a linear equation and the general form of the same. Okay, so this part, the introduction part, not the topic, I will say only the introduction part we have discussed in the previous session. Now whatever today we are going to study, it is the actual what is there in your syllabus. That is, today we are going to see the different methods of solving the linear equation. Okay, so let's begin with our session. Now this is what we have studied in the previous class, that is, what is the simultaneous equation. Now again I have displayed the definition and the general form. Why? Because simultaneously we are going to solve the linear equation in different methods. Okay, so let us look a small recap of the definition, that is two or more different linear equation in two variables having the same variable taken together form a system of linear equation in two variable. This system is known as what? Simultaneous equation. Now simultaneous equation, I told you that it is nothing but two equations will be given in two variables, and that two equation we need to solve it together, and that's why it is called as what? Simultaneous. Okay, and we will be solving by different method to get a unique common solution, to get a unique common solution. Now you can see the example, that is 3x minus 4y minus 15 equals to 0. A simple example I have taken, and it is in the general form. I explain you about the general form, and to convert or to get a unique common solution, any linear equation should be first in the general form. That means if it is not there in the general form, then you need to convert it first and then proceed further. Okay, so today we are going to study what are the different methods. Now in this year 9th standard, you will be studying only two methods, that is substitution method and elimination method. So substitution method, I will just introduce this two and then we'll move to the definition and the example based on it. Okay, now substitution method. Substitution, the word itself means what? Substitution, substitute. Okay, that means one, we have to take out the value of the one and then we have to substitute in the equation so that we get the value of the another variable. As you know that we are going to deal with the two variables and we need to find out a unique common solution for these two variable. Okay, so that is the substitution method. And elimination method means what? You have to eliminate one variable so that you can get the value of the other variable. So in short, substitution and elimination, they are somewhat correlated to each other. So we'll see the definition and the example so that it will be clear for you. Okay. And see students, these two methods are very, very important method. If in exam, they may ask that solve the simultaneous equation by substitution method. In such case, you need to solve it only by substitution method. If they ask by elimination method, then only the elimination method. But if they give the question like solve the following simultaneous equation, so you can prefer any of the method which you find it easier. Okay, but if they mention the method, then you need to follow that method only. This is very, very important. Okay. Now, what is the substitution method? Actually, substitution is nothing but we have to substitute the value of one variable so that we get the value of the another variable. That is the meaning of the substitution, because we are dealing the linear equation in two variables. Okay. So to solve the pair of equation means there will be two equations. Take an equation and express one variable in terms of the other variable. This is the first step, that two equations will be given. So out of that two equation, you have to take one equation, any one equation, okay, and express one variable in terms of the other variable. That means out of the two equation, first step is that you need to select any one equation, okay, and then you have to check the coefficient. You have to check the coefficient, and out of the two variable, make the coefficient same of any one variable. That is more important. Okay, make the coefficient same of any one variable. And the next step is what? Substitute in the second equation. This is called the substitution method. Okay. It will be little bit confusing when you see the definition or the frame of the wording. But once you get in touch with the example, it will be easier. Okay. Next definition is of elimination method. Elimination, the word itself is what? Eliminate. That means to strike off or to cut off, to eliminate, okay, to take out. So in this method, what we are going to do, we eliminate one of the variables to obtain equation in one variable. Okay, so there will be two variables. So out of the two variables, one variable you need to eliminate. When you eliminate one variable, you will get equation in one variable. Okay, when you eliminate one variable, you will get equation in one variable, and that particular equation in one variable you will solve, and so you will get the value of the other variable. Okay, so in this method we eliminate one of the variable. Okay, this is important, to obtain equation in one variable. So that's why students, the first session, the first class, I have taken about only the example based on the linear equation. Okay, linear equation in one variable. We can solve and find the value of one variable, one of the two variable, and then substitute this value in one of the given equation. We can find the value of the other variables. Okay, so
Thank you, students. Ready to the hollow.
Sorry for the interruption, students. Okay. In this method, we eliminate one of the variable to obtain equation in one variable. We can solve and find the value of one of the two variable and then substitute this value in one of the given equation so that we can find the value of the other variable. So what I was telling you that when you eliminate one variable, what remains is equation in one variable, and when you are solving that equation you will get the values and at the last you will substitute, okay, so that you will get the value of the other variable. We'll see the example. Now see here example so that the definition it will be more clear for you. Now here you can see solve the following pair of linear equation by using substitution method. This is very, very important. Now here specially I have mentioned the substitution method. Okay, so you are going to solve only and only by substitution method. So first see the question, that is 4x plus y equals to 3 and x plus 4y equals to 5. Okay, now what is your first duty? What is your first duty is that check the given equation whether it is in the standard or the general form or not. General form is what? Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, or you can write down ax plus by equal to c. That means the given question, the given equation should be in the general form. If it is not there, then you have to first convert it in the general form. Okay. Next step, that is the first step. Second step, mark the equation as 1 and 2. Here you can see 4x plus y equals to 3. This is the first equation. Second, that is x plus 4y equals to 5. This is the second equation. Now here x term, that is ax plus by equals to c. It is in the general form. Okay. Now, since you have two equation in your hand, okay, since you have two equation in your hand, you can select any one equation. You can select any one equation, okay, of your choice. You can take either equation 1 or equation 2. Okay. Similarly, you can either take variable x or variable y. It is up to you. But what I suggest is that the equation which is to the lowest form, the equation which is to the lowest form, select that equation so that it will be easier for you to substitute. Okay. Now here if I have taken the equation 1, okay, I have taken the equation 1, that is 4x plus y equals to 3. So what I will do, out of this 4x plus y, which is the lowest coefficient of the variable. The coefficient of x is what? 4x. Okay, that is the 4. And the coefficient of y is what? Nothing is given, means what? 1. Okay. So whichever is the lowest one, whichever is the lowest one, that you keep it on the left hand side. Okay. So here y, that is coefficient of y is 1, which is the lowest one. So that I have kept it on the left hand side. So y equal to, after equal to what is there? 3. And this plus 4, when it will go this side, it will become minus 4. So y equals to 3 minus 4x. Now this is for equation 1. Suppose if you consider equation 2, okay, if you consider, because any one equation you can take, it is not compulsory that you have to take only first equation or you have to convert into x only or only y. It is not compulsory. It is up to you that which equation and which variable you are taking, okay. But I suggest that the equation with the lowest coefficient, that should be considered, okay. So here y equals to 3 minus 4x. Now suppose here if I'll take the second equation, if some students they may take the second equation. Why? Because coefficient of x is what? 1 and coefficient of y is what? 4. So again this will be the lowest, okay. Coefficient of x will be the lowest. So if I want to convert this equation, or if I want to convert this equation, what I will do, I will write it as x equal to, after equal to what is there? 5, and this plus 4y, when it will go that side, it will become minus 4y. Okay. So what I have done in the substitution method, students, I have taken one equation and I have converted that equation in value of the one variable. Now this is the value of one variable or no? Y equal to 3 minus 4x, or x is equal to 5 minus 4y. So that is the meaning of the substitution. Means whatever the equation you are getting, select one equation and convert that equation into the value of the one variable. Why? Because this value of the y I can substitute and get the value of the x. Okay, that is the main intention of the substitution method. That means what? We are substituting value of one variable so that we get the value of the other variable. Okay, so here two equations are there. Any one equation you can select and get the value of one variable, and that value you can substitute in the other equation and get the value of the other variable. I hope that whatever I am saying, it is clear. Okay, so here y equals to 3 minus 4x. Now this is my third equation. I will mark this as equation number 3. Okay, now this equation, how you have got it from equation 1 or no? Okay, so this value of y you will substitute in equation 2. Okay, this value of y you will substitute in equation 2. You will not substitute in equation 1. Why? Because if you substitute in equation 1, the same thing you will get. Okay, so if you are taking equation 1, substitute in the equation 2. If you are taking equation 2, that is x is equal to 5 minus 4y. So this you will substitute in equation 1. Okay, opposite cases. So substitute the value of y in equation 2. So what is the equation 2? X plus 4y equals to 5. So here you can see 4y, 4y. So instead of y, you will substitute this 3 minus 4x. Okay, so x plus 4, 3 minus 4x is equal to 5. So x plus 4 into 3, 12, minus 4 4 the 16x is equal to 5. Bring all the like terms together, that is x minus 16, x is equal to 5, and this plus 12, when it will go that side, it will become minus 12. X minus 16x, it will be 15 minus 15x, and 5 minus 12, it will be minus 7. Minus minus get cancelled. What remains? 7 upon 15. So this you get the answer as 7 upon 15. Okay, that means when you substitute the value, you will value of y, you will get the value of x. Okay, now this value of x you can substitute either in equation 1 or in equation 2 or in equation 3, any of the equation. Now here you have the choices. Okay, once you get the value of one variable, that variable value you can substitute in any of the equation of your choice. So substituting the value of x in equation 3. What is the equation 3? Y equal to 3 minus 4x. So here x, instead of x you will substitute, that is 7 upon 15. So y equals to 3 minus 4 into 7 upon 15. So 4 into 7, it will be 28 upon 15. Make the denominator same. You will get the answer as y equals to 17 upon 15. Okay. Answer as what? 17 upon 15. So here you got the value for the variable x and for the variable y. Okay. Now, in the previous class, I also explained how to check whether your values or whether your answers are correct. That means whether it satisfy the given equation or not. If it doesn't satisfy, that means your answer is wrong. Okay. So how you are going to check it? See here. X is equal to 7 upon 15. That is the value for the x. Y equals to 17 upon 15. So this value of the x and y, you can substitute in any of the equation and check whether you are getting the same or not. So here, for your understanding, because this part is an optional part, okay, this is not required. This is not required, only to check whether it satisfies the given equation or not. I have done the solving part over here. Otherwise your answer will end here itself. Okay, your answer, your solution will end here itself. This you need not to be solved in your exam. Okay, so for your understanding, just for your understanding, let us check whether it satisfies the given equation or not. So 4 into x, the value of the x is what? 7 upon 15 plus y is what? 17 upon 15 equals to 3. Simple multiplication, 28 plus 17 upon 15, that is 45 upon 15, which is equal to 3. And 3 it is there on the right hand side. So 3 equals to 3. That means both the values is satisfy the equation 1. Now if you will substitute in equation 2, again you will get phi equal to 5. So that means whatever the answer you have got it for x and y, they are correct as they satisfy the given equation. Okay. Again I will tell you that this part is the optional part. ये पार्ट आपको नहीं करना है. ओके, आपका आंसर यहाँ पर ही खत्म हो जाएगा. दिस इज योर फाइनल पार्ट ऑफ द आंसर. दिस इज क्लियर. दिस आई हैव shown you only to check whether the given values satisfy the equation or not. Okay, let us move further. Okay, now example I have taken. Okay, one solved example. Solve x plus y equals to 14 and x minus y equals to 2. A simple example. Now here you can see it is given only solve. So you can solve either by substitution or the elimination. So just now we have seen the example of the substitution method. Now here this is an example of the elimination method. Elimination means what? One variable you need to eliminate, okay, and you will get the value for the another variable. So let us see how we can do that. So here you have two equations, that is x plus y equals to 14 and x minus y equals to 2. Okay, don't look at the solution, students. First understand the steps. as I told you for the substitution, how we are going to start. Okay, now for elimination, what you will do, same thing, you will select any one equation. Okay, दोनों equation आपको, you have to give the numbering equation 1 and equation 2. आउट ऑफ दिस टू इक्वेशन आपको कोई भी एक इक्वेशन सिलेक्ट करना है. ओके, यू हैव टू सिलेक्ट एनी वन इक्वेशन. वो इक्वेशन सिलेक्ट करने के बाद आफ्टर सिलेक्टिंग दैट इक्वेशन, सी द लोवेस्ट कोएफिशिएंट वेरिएबल, see the lowest coefficient variable. That is the second step. Okay, now here if you will see, the coefficient of x is 1, y is also 1. Here also x is 1, y is also 1. That means out of these two equation, if you select any one, that will be okay. Okay, now after checking the coefficient, check the sign. Now sign combination, all of you know that when there are two different signs, it will be what? Subtraction. Same sign, it is addition. You have studied in the integer. Okay, so see here, by adding both the equation, we get the equation in one variable. How you will get equation in one variable? Here coefficients are same. Okay, if I add, I told you that you have to check the sign. If I will add, after adding, this plus y and minus y will get cancelled. Yes, so it will be 2x, x plus x, it will be 2x is equal to 16. Now this 2x is equal to 16, this is nothing but it is an equation in one variable. Okay, 2x equals to 16. So x is equal to what? 16 upon 2, which is equal to 8. So the value for the x is what? 8. That means here what we have done, we have eliminate one variable. आपने eliminate किया एक variable को, that is variable y, and you got the equation in one variable. जब आप eliminate करोगे तब आपको equation in one variable मिलेगा, और वो equation solve करने के बाद you get the value for the one variable, that is x is equal to 8. Now this x is equal to 8, you will do the substitution in either in equation 1 or in equation 2, any of this. So x plus y is equal to 14. X plus y equal to 14. What is the value of x? 8 plus y equals to 14. आपको y की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करनी है, तो वो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में रखना है इक्वल टू के बाद क्या है 14, एंड दिस प्लस 8 it will become minus 8. So y equals to 14 minus 8, which is equal to 6. Okay, y equals to what? 6. Your answer for the x is what? 8. Y is what? 6. So that is the final answer. That is 8, 6. 8, 6. Why? Because first you have to write the value for the x and then for the y is the solution of the first equation. Now if you want to check whether it satisfies or not, take any of the equation. Suppose x plus y equals to 14. x की वैल्यू क्या है 8, y की वैल्यू क्या है 6. 8 plus 6 is equal to 14 or no? Is equal to 14. That means what? It satisfies the equation. If you will take in equation 2, x minus y equals to 2. x की वैल्यू क्या है 8, y की वैल्यू क्या है 6. 8 minus 6, which is equal to 2, equal to 2. Okay, so if you substitute in any of the equation, it will satisfy the equation. That means your answer is correct. Okay, so here this is the elimination method. Elimination method में हम लोग ने क्या किया, एक वेरिएबल को एलिमिनेट करके you come to the equation in one variable और फिर वो इक्वेशन इन वन वेरिएबल को सॉल्व करके आपको दूसरे वेरिएबल की वैल्यू मिली and that value you will substitute in any of the two equation, you will get the value of the other variable. Okay, this was a very simple example because यहाँ पे coefficient सिर्फ 1 था. Okay, we'll see more example. See here. Now I think this will be more clear. Two equations are given. 2x plus y equals to 5. 3x minus y equals to 5. Now here also a question was only solved. So by any method you can do, but most of the time students they go for the elimination method. Okay, because elimination method में आप eliminate भी कर रहे हो और बाद में substitute भी कर रहे हो. So here in this case two methods they are doing simultaneously only. Okay, so here this is equation 1, that is 2x plus y equals to 5 and 3x minus y equals to 5. So if you will observe the equation carefully, this is plus y and minus y. Okay, plus y and minus y. तो अगर आप इसको add करोगे तो ये eliminate हो जाएगा. Yes or no? So adding equation 1 and 2, plus y and minus y will get cancelled. What remains? 2x plus 3x, that is 5x, is equal to 5 plus 5 equals to 10. So x is equal to what? 10 upon 5, which is equal to 2. It's so simple. And this value for the x you can either substitute in 1 or in 2, any of the equation. So substituting in equation 1, that is 2x plus y equals to 5. So 2 into 2, that is 4, plus y equals to 5. So y equals to 1. Now if you will check, cross check your answer, suppose 2x plus y equals to 5. This is the equation. So 2x की value क्या है? 2 plus what is the value of 1? y 1. 2 2s are 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is what? 5 equals to 5. See. So if you substitute in any of the equation and it satisfies, that means your answer is correct. That is the meaning of the unique common solution. Okay, unique common solution. So in this way you can solve by elimination method. Okay, let's see further. Now this example I have taken from your practice set itself, 5.1. 2x plus 3y plus 4 equals to 0 and x minus 5y equals to 11. Now if you will see the first equation, 2x plus 3y plus 4 equals to 0. Now constant term always you want it on the right hand side. So it will be what? 2x plus 3y equal to minus 4. Okay. And second equation is what? X minus 5y equals to 11. Okay. So this is how the constant term you can keep it on the right hand side and convert the equation in the general form. Now this particular equation is solved by substitution method. Now substitution method, as I told you, that select any one equation, the lowest one, the lowest equation. So here you can see the second equation is the lowest one. Okay. Why? Because the coefficients are smaller. So x minus 5y equals to 11. That is x is equal to 11 minus 5y, it will become plus 5y. That is the equation number 3. This is the third equation. Now this third equation you will substitute only and only in equation 1. सिर्फ और सिर्फ फर्स्ट इक्वेशन में ही सब्स्टिट्यूट करना है. Okay, So 2 in place of x, you will write 11 plus 5y plus 3y equals to minus 4. 2 into 11 equals to 22 plus 10y plus 3y equals to minus 4. Now 10y plus 3y, it will be 13y equal to minus 4, and this plus 22, it will become minus 22. So 13y equals to minus 26. Minus minus will become plus. And y equals to minus 26 upon 13. 13 ones are 13 twos are. So y equals to what? 2. Now this y you can substitute in equation 1 or in equation 2 or in equation 3. So I will substitute in equation 3. That is third one. So x is equal to 11 plus 5 into minus 2. 5 into minus 2, it will be 10. So x is equal to 11 minus 10, which is equal to 1. So solution set, that is 1 comma minus 2 is the solution for the given equation. Okay, so this is how you can solve by using the substitution method. Substitution method or elimination method, you have to select any one equation. Okay, but the difference is that in elimination method you have to check the sign also. Okay, one more example of the substitution method. 2x minus 7y equals to 7 and 3x plus y equals to 22. Any one equation. Okay, either you can take equation 1 or equation 2. Now your equation 1 is taken, that is 2x minus 7y equals to 7. Okay, and equation 2, your equation 2 coefficient of y is the lowest one. So here you can take the second equation, that is y equal to 22 minus 3x. Okay, minus 3x. Now why I am telling you that lowest coefficient, lowest coefficient? See here, if you take the first equation, अगर आपने पहला वाला equation लिया 2x minus 7y equals to 7. Okay, and suppose out of this x and y, 2 is the lowest. So suppose 2x equal to 7 plus 7y. Correct? So x is equal to 7 plus 7y. Now this multiplied is there. When it will go this side, it will become divided. So this become little bit complicated when it comes a fraction. When it comes a fraction. That's why अगर lowest coefficient यानी coefficient अगर 1 रहा, that will be more easier for you to substitute. अभी यहाँ पे क्या है 3x plus y equals to 22. Y का coefficient 1 है, so we will keep it on the left hand side equal to 22. This plus 3 it will become minus 3. यहाँ पे denominator fraction का question ही नहीं है. And it is easier for you to substitute. So when it comes to the fraction, it will be little bit complicated type. Okay, so to avoid that complication, go for the lowest coefficient equation. Okay, go for the lowest coefficient equation. So here y equals to 22 minus 3x. Now this equation you got it from equation number 2. So this value आपको equation 2 में नहीं substitute करना है, आपको 1 में ही substitute करना है. So substitute this value of y in equation 1. What you will get? 2x minus 7. Instead of y, you will write 22 minus 3x is equal to 7. 2x minus 22 7s are 154 plus 7 3s are 21. So minus 7 into minus 3, it will be plus 21. Okay, bring the all the variable one side and the coefficient one side. So 23x is equal to 161. So x is equal to, now see here, this is what a linear equation in one variable. So x is equal to 161 upon 23, which is equal to 7. So the value of x is what? 7. Now this value you can substitute in 1, 2 and 3. Second time you have the choice, but first time you don't have the choice. Okay? Substitute, you will get the answer for the y. I hope that you are clear how you can solve by substitution method. Now let's see for the elimination method. X minus 2y equals to minus 2. X plus 2y equals to 10. Now here minus 2y and plus 2y. Both the coefficients are same, signs are different. So if you add, it will be eliminated. Okay? It will get eliminated. So adding equation 1 and 2, simple addition. Why we are doing addition? Because already the signs are different. Already the signs are different. If you subtract, अगर आप subtract करोगे तो sign change हो जाएगी. Okay? The sign will get changed. That you know. So here already अगर sign अलग अलग है, coefficient same है, simply add the equation. Okay? If the signs are different, coefficients are same. Coefficients are same, signs are different, simply add the equation. Okay? And then proceed further. So adding equation 1 and 2, what you will do? X minus 2y is equal to minus 2 and x plus 2y equals to 10. So this minus 2y and plus 2y will get cancelled. X plus x, it will be 2x is equal to 8. Now one thing you must have noticed, students, that either in the elimination method or in substitution method, when you substitute, you get equation in one variable. When you eliminate, then also you will get equation in one variable. Okay? So that equation, solving equation in one variable is common in both the method. It is common in both the method. Okay? So here also 2x is equal to 8. This is equation in one variable. So x is equal to what? 2x is equal to 8. So x is equal to 8 upon 2, which is equal to 4. X is equal to 4. So now this equation value for the x, you can substitute in equation 1 or in equation 2. Any of this. So 4 plus 2y equals to 10. This 4 plus 4, when it comes the other side of the equal to, it becomes minus 4. So plus 2y equals to 10 minus 4, it is 6. Here also you are getting equation in one variable. So 2y equals to 6. So y is equal to 3. So anyhow, students, that you should know how to solve equation in one variable first. That is the basic thing. That is the basic thing. If you don't know how you are going to how to solve equation in one variable, you cannot go for the two variable. Okay? Because in two variable also, each and every sum, there are steps where you will come across with the equation in one variable. And after solving that equation in one variable, you will get the value for the another variable. So that equation in one variable solution solving part is very, very important. Okay, so you have to first work out on that. Once you are familiar with that equation in one variable, then go for the equation in two variable. Okay, so 4 comma 3 is the solution for the given equation. 4 comma 3, why? Because 4 is the value for the x and 3 is the value for the y. Always you have to write x first and then y. Now you must be thinking that if I want to solve this by substitution method, okay, substitution method. So you can do by substitution as well. I will suggest that in 5.1, the question is that solve the following simultaneous equation. Solve the following simultaneous equation. In that only they have mentioned that you have to solve it, but they have not mentioned the method. So each example you solve by both the method, so it will be practice for you. And in exam, whichever method it is easier, that you prefer when it is not mention the method. But if they mention the method, then you have to go for that method only. Okay, so if this question, if I want to solve by substitution method, okay, what it will be? I'll take any one equation. Suppose that if I'll take second equation, that is x plus 2y equals to 10. So I will write x is equal to 10 and this plus 2, it will become minus 2y. Okay, so this is, I got the value for the x from equation 2, so I will substitute in equation 1. Okay, so let us check. X minus 2y is equal to minus 2. So 10 minus 2y equal to minus 2. I have substituted. Okay, minus 2y, it will be minus 4y equal to minus 2. Now this 10, it will be minus 10 minus 4y equals to minus 12. Okay, minus will get cancelled. 4y equals to 12. Here also equation in one variable. So y equal to 12 upon 4. So y equals to 3. Okay, see here. Y equals to 3. Now this value of y you can substitute either in equation 1 or equation 2, and this is the third equation in equation 3. So if I'll substitute over here the value for the y, it will be what? 10 minus 2 into y. What is the value of y? That is the 3. So 2 into 3, it will be 6. So 10 minus 6, it will be how much? 4. So x is equal to 4. Okay. So by any method, if you go for any method, you will get the answer same. You will get the unique common solution only. Okay. So practice both the method for all the questions so that it will be practice for you, because in exam they may ask either by substitution or by elimination. If they are not asking any method, it is up to you by which method you will go. Okay. So this is how you can go for the linear equation in two variable. Okay. Now, apart from this, students, apart from this, that is the linear equation in two variables, what we have done today, that is only 6 questions are there from your practice set 5.1. Only 2 practice set are there, 5.1 and 5.2. So as I told you that 6 question you practice by both the method. by both the method elimination or by substitution. Okay, so that it will be practice for you to prepare for the exam. Okay, and the next exercise, that is the 5.2, it is of the word problems. It is of the word problem, and again this is very very important because word problems are given, and reading the statement you need to frame the equation first. Solving part is the later, वो तो बात की बात है, लेकिन first you need to frame the equation and then arrange in the general form, and then you have to solve. So that is the crucial part, that is framing of the equation after reading the word problem. That is very very important part, or it is somewhat like tricky. Okay, but once you understand the words in the word problem, it will be easier. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see the word problems, that is the 5.3 exercise, some of the word problems and some examples, and what are the different steps you can